I can't wait to make another live, people. But let's do what I can at this point with this.
Yeah, don't say her name.
But, happy-go-lucky. Nothing ever brings her down, hardly.
Mm-hmm. Today's a tough day for you, I can tell.
Yeah.
It's tough because she is here.
It's really tough. It's been tough lately.
Tell me about that.
Well, every time I look around, I see her face.
Okay.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
Well, help me understand when you went home. Tell me about those dynamics that day. Take me back to that day. Yeah, on the way home.
On the way home, well, we were just sitting there talking, me and Mom, about everything pretty much. Trees, flowers, rocks.
Okay, that's storytelling right now. But listen to this.
Whatever Mom likes, pretty much we talk about. And I was like, what's Summer doing? She's like, oh, she fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how's she sleeping? And when I look back, because I'm driving, and I look back like this, she had her arms up like this, like her dad. He sleeps all the time.
Okay.
So I wanted to catch that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just...
She's not a good liar, people. Look at her, how animated she's getting. And this is an important issue for her. This is... Sometimes we think, people are just... They just come up with whatever. They dramatize things that are not important because that's their personality. They have boring, empty laughs, and they go ahead and just waffle around. But you know what? There's a reason for why people say what they say. There's a reason for the topics people choose to speak about right now. And on the other hand, avoid certain things that they should be speaking about, things that should be of great interest to everybody. But they sometimes use the cover of not being very smart, or they have a certain personality trait that makes them, go around in circles and beat around the bush and talk about things not really important, because that is their go-to mode to avoid things that matter. People do that all the time. It's a form of sidetracking. And in this particular case, I think there is so much more to that. So much more. And I will tell you why.
Things I do.
Right.
And I was like, here, Mom, hurry up, take that picture. And then she accidentally hit the video record instead of the picture part.
Okay.
So like, did you catch it? She like, no, I accidentally hit the video part.
That's what you get for having a grandmother.
So let me see the video. Let me see the video of her with her arms behind her back.
Camera.
Yeah, well, I was driving though.
Okay.
And I was like, did you put her arm back down? She was like, yeah. I was like, dang.
Right. So let's use this video from Evil Exists. That's the name of the channel. And it's only a couple of minutes long, but it's going to show a part of the video.
The timeline of 15th June 2021 is still under investigation, and the circumstances surrounding Summer's disappearance is not clear at all. Did Summer go swimming that day, or was the accidental video of Summer sleeping on milk jugs taken that day? We are not
Not accidental.
privy to cell phone data and cannot be sure when the videos were taken, but we have an idea of when some of the videos were posted, although that is not ideal in this situation. We know when the swimming hole video was posted. The swimming hole video was posted on TikTok on the 15th June 2021. Candace says they were at the swimming hole around 12:21, and that's when the video was taken. I've seen Michelle After Dark reporting that the video was posted on TikTok around 12:34. I verified that myself using the metadata.
12:34, okay.
There are tons of videos explaining step by step how to retrieve this data, but it only gives the time the video was posted. I agree with her, it is in fact 12:34. So, I believe they were at the swimming hole that day. Candace took the video, and then added the filter, and also the music, which took her about 5 to 10 minutes. She then uploaded it straight to the app. Now, I spoke to Chris McDonough to query whether Summer was seen at the Priceless grocery store. He said that Grandma and Candace were seen there for sure, Summer possibly. I do
Right? Summer possibly, exactly.
think it may have been hard to see Summer anyway, since she was sitting at the back, and she is
Yeah, she was passed out asleep or she was no longer alive and hidden out of sight.
quite tiny too. He didn't provide me with the time though.
Okay, so this is, I guess that's the grandma here. Summer there.
According to another statement made by Chris McDonough, is that the prescription pickup time
Look at
was
this. Is this the video? Well, it's moving into a video now.
1:33 p.m. again. That would fit
And she's holding her hand exactly the way it is in the photo.
in with the timeline, since they
But here it is standing still, right?
spent some time at the swimming hole. Summer probably changed out of her swimming clothes, and then they went to get Grandma's prescription around 1:33 p.m. No CCTV footage has been released from the day, but that above timeline would
Well,
make sense if we start piecing it together like this. The part that remains unknown is the two went to get Grandma's time at the swimming hole. Summer Dono.
I thought she had her arms up. And grandma clicked video. So this wouldn't exactly be the valid reason why she doesn't have a picture of her having her arms up. Why is it so important for her to make that claim?
The prescription pickup time was 1:33 p.m. again. That would fit in with the timeline, since they spent some time at the swimming hole. Summer probably changed out of her swimming clothes, and then they went to get Grandma's prescription around 1:33 p.m. No CCTV footage.
Nope. No arms up. In this older video, her seatbelt is on here.
One photo, or accidental video according to Candace Bly, is the one taken on their way home on the 15th June 2021. This video was allegedly taken by Grandis, but we cannot be 100% sure at this point, since we can't see the person's face.
Listen again. Well, let me go through it.
We clearly see Candace driving though. Here are some observations I made. Let me know if you agree or not. Firstly, during the interview with Chris McDonough from the interview room, Candace was asked about the video of Summer sleeping on the milk jugs. Candace showed us how Summer was sleeping with both arms behind her head, just like how Dawn sleeps, so she was trying to get a video of that. But why would Candace ask how Summer sleeping?
Yeah,
Why would she ask how?
exactly.
Doesn't seem logical to ask how someone is sleeping. However, in the video, Candace said does she have her arm up? I just hear arm, and not arms. Is it even possible for the hoodie to be in that position, as well as how she is sleeping?
And you see, the seat belt, this part is not on. Only this part.
For both her arms to be up? I don't believe so. I find it pretty hard to believe.
Whatever mom likes, pretty much what we talked about. And I was like, what's Summer doing? She's like, oh, she fell asleep. I was like, oh, how's she sleeping? And when I look back, because I'm driving, and I look back like this, she had her arms up like this, like her daddy sleeps all the time.
Okay.
So I wanted to catch that moment.
Okay.
It's just things I do.
Right.
And I was like, here, mom, hurry.
That's just things I do, right? Yeah.
Take that picture. And then she accidentally hit the video recorder.
So why is that the reason that we cannot see Summer with her arms up? That should have to be on the video also.
That's the picture part.
Okay.
So like, did you catch it? She like, no, I accidentally hit the video part.
That's what you get for handing grandma the camera.
There would have had to be a different reason that she's not telling us, such as her delaying, not figuring out what to press in time. But that's not what she is saying right now.
Yeah, well, I was driving though.
Okay.
And I was like, did she put her arm back down? She was like, yeah. I was like, dang.
Why would it be dang? Why so important?
And then she got a picture of her, but by that time her arm was down. But her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then
Why is this important? And would this be important now?
we got to the house,
Wow. Now, something else is about to come here that I also wanted to share with you guys. Something that I find very, very interesting. And well, let me work my way up there. I've said it before, whenever I do a live, whenever I'm finished with it, that's when I realize all the stuff that I've been missing, man. And it's gonna come in a couple of minutes.
Picture. And then she accidentally hit the video record.
Okay.
Instead of the picture part.
Okay.
So like, if you catch it, she like, F no, I accidentally hit the.
These people are horrible liars. And if I refer to Lansdowne Station as Lollywood, then, well, this is Tennessee. Tollywood? I don't know. But these people are really, really bad at lying. And it's really obvious. And remember my video when she talked about Hunter? Let's see her baseline for a minute.
Yesterday, briefly, you said he got the story out of order. Okay, but it sounded like he was kind of telling the truth there.
He was kind of
This is from True Crime with Eve.
telling the truth, but the way he was telling where we went and how we did it was all twisted up now.
What's different that you want to clear up?
Well, because when we left from the emergency room, we went straight to the smoke shop, and that's when I got the cigarettes and stuff like that there. And then we stopped at the hippie house, and I got those cheap vapes because they're cheap there. And then we went and put my mom's prescription in, and then we went to Warriors. And then we come back to Walgreens, got mom's prescription, went to Sonic, then to Priceless, then to his house.
Okay.
And that's exactly
the order. Okay. So he had it different from what you remember.
Right.
Okay. So right.
That's not what I remember. It's how it was.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the expression in her face when she's asked about Hunter.
Listen to the events.
About these polygraph tests. Clear that up.
All right. The first one that I took, and I didn't really take it because they kind of threw me in the back of the squad car, so I was really upset and, just I was crying my eyes out.
Okay.
And so when I got up there to the courthouse, we tried to do it, but I couldn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's grief and sorrow, pain and sorrow, people.
So we waited a few days, and then I went back and I did it, and I passed it.
Okay.
So that was that.
Okay. And then what about the rumors of this relationship situation with Hunter?
Are you crazy? I got a husband and 4 kids.
Look at how she's smiling from ear to ear.
Okay.
That I love to death.
Okay. Okay.
To me, Hunter was another one of my kids.
Okay.
That's how I felt about any kid.
Oh, yeah. Any kid, right? Gotcha.
Video part.
That's what you get for handing grandma the camera.
Yeah, well, I was driving though.
Okay.
And I was like, did you put her arm back down? She's like, yeah. I was like, dang. And then she got a picture of her, but by that time her arm was down. But her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then when we got to the house, we unlocked the gate, went up, and I woke her up. She got up, I unbuckled her, she got out of the car.
You unbuckled her, she couldn't unbuckle herself, right?
We went and grabbed the boys from the house.
Yep.
She got up. You unbuckled her. After she got up?
Come help us with the groceries.
Yep.
Because I always have them come help me do something.
You know, who was home when you got home?
My 3 sons.
Okay. And how old's your oldest?
Wait.
Yeah, on the way home.
On the way home, well, we were just sitting there talking, me and Mom, about everything pretty much. Trees, flowers, rocks. And I was like, did you put her arm back down? She's like, yeah. I was like, dang. And then she got a picture of her, but by that time her arm was down. But her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
Well, first she got a video.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then when we got to the house, we unlocked the gate, went up, and
Wrong order. First the video, Then she took her arm down.
And I woke her up. She got up. I unbuckled her.
Unlocked the gate, went up.
She got up. I unbuckled her. She got a picture of her, but by that time her arm was down. But her arm was up most of the time like this.
Right.
And we were like 2 minutes from the house when she took her arm down.
Okay.
And then when we got to the house, we unlocked the gate, went up.
Went up.
And I woke her up. She got up. I unbuckled.
I woke her up. She got up. She got up, huh? You sure about that? She's looking for approval. I unbuckled her after she got up. I woke her up. She got up. She's trying too hard to convince us.
She got out of the car.
I unbuckled her. She got out of the car.
We went and grabbed the boys from the house to come help us with the groceries.
Yep.
Because I always have them come help me do something.
And now, who was home when you got home?
My 3 sons.
Okay. And how old's your oldest?
He'll be 13 in September.
Okay. So was he babysitting?
Well,
oh, I missed it the first part, the first time. So he was only 12. Her oldest son was only 12 years old, babysitting the rest of them. Got you. Well, was he babysitting? Well, technically
they weren't really, they were watching TV and sleeping at the same time.
Yeah, that's babysitting. You see? Now she's worried. Uh-oh. Neglect. Uh-oh. Don't want to be accused of that, right? So she catches on quickly here. Of course, that's why Chris is asking this question. Chris wants to know, how old is the oldest one? Because, these kids were left by themselves. I wonder how long they have been doing that. He was 12. He was not 13. But she says he's going to be 13. She didn't want to say he's 12. She wanted to mention the number 13 rather than 12. It sounds a lot better.
Okay.
And I was just going to run out for a second, and we never even planned. I didn't even plan for.
Don't tell me what you were going to do. When they tell you what they were going to do, don't go for it. Because oftentimes they avoid telling you what they did do, or they don't want to get too deep into what they actually did do, or what they didn't do. It's very, very similar. When Rebecca Harrow was asked, or when she talked about when somebody allegedly supposedly said Ola, and then knocked her out and took the baby, she said, I was going to change his diaper. She didn't tell us, she avoided to tell us and didn't want to go there in terms of what she was supposedly doing at that very moment.
And now, who was home when you got home?
My 3 sons.
Okay. And how old's your oldest?
He'll be 13 in September.
Okay. So was he babysitting?
Well, technically they weren't really, they were watching TV and sleeping at the same time.
Okay.
And I was just going to run out for a second. And
during the day, right?
We never even planned, I didn't even plan for Hunter to even be with us today.
How long are they up at night? Do they sleep at night? Damn if you do and damn if you don't.
That day.
Got it.
He just called and was like, want to come over for a second? I was like, yeah, I'll come over for a second, but I got to get right back to Mom. And that was all it was a quick second thing.
Got it.
And he's like, Mom, can I go with them? I'm like sitting there shaking my head like this, and I was like, I don't care. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Okay. I didn't even think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he already had another girlfriend, right?
always take them kids. Every time they call me and ask me, come get me, I always come get them because their mom don't do nothing with them.
Okay.
She just sits there.
That seems to be the difference between you and Allie. You guys have a difference in terms of what you say you do and what she says she does, right? There's always that. It seems to be a conflict.
Conflict somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. Finish your
But
thought.
I'm always taking the kids like...
Finish your... Now I'm interested. What is he saying? Finish your...
Of what you say you do and what she says she does, right? There's always that. It seems to be a conflict.
Conflict somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. Finish your
But
thought.
I'm always taking...
Finish your story? What did he say, guys?
Like it was, I want to say like 3-4 months ago.
You do and what she says she does, right? There's always that. It seems to be a conflict.
Conflict somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead. Finish your
But
thought.
I'm always taking...
I think he was going to say finish your story because he doesn't believe it. But he said then finish your thought. Your thought? How about your oh, I can't think right now. Well, he doesn't want her to know what he's thinking.
Taking the kids like it was, I want to say like 3-4 months ago. I went over to Allie's and I asked Allie if she wanted her and the kids wanted to go up to, I want to
Why do we care?
call it Ducktown because that's where we planned on going, was Ducktown. And she's like, no, I'm going to sleep, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. And I was like, well, can I go? And Allie's like, yeah, go ahead. So we took him up to Ducktown with us and stuff and brought him back and everything was fine, I thought.
Okay.
We're good friends, but I guess she's trying to get back at me for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe she suspected something in terms of a relationship. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe so did Dawn.
Those are reasons that
They're beyond me.
Yeah.
It blows my mind.
and you know what? That's not from me, right? That's let the authorities figure that out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's why I didn't really want to do an interview because I'm not trying to fight this,
Right.
or say something that I say. I'm not into all that game.
I'm here to help find your daughter.
I want to find Summer. I don't even care about.
Yeah, I want to find Summer. She says it very quickly, right? It's an oh yeah moment. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're supposed to want to find Summer. We supposedly don't know what happened with her, right? I don't even care. When somebody adds the even, I don't even care. I don't care is reliable. I don't even care. People say that a lot of times when they're doing something but they don't want people to, realize that that is what they're doing or think about it. I don't really care. I don't even care. I don't really watch these programs. I don't even watch these programs, except I do all the time and send you videos all the time. I know the language. I recognize it. I recognize it when I see it immediately. And it helps me evaluate what I have to pay attention to and what I have to skip.
Anybody else's bullcrap, I want to find my daughter.
I do too.
Yeah, but you are so worried about, you talk about what people think and say all the time. It's a huge contradiction, people. When they focus so much on what people are saying and then verbally try to convince you that all you want is to find your daughter and you don't care about it. And you feel the need to say that. You shouldn't have to say that. There's no necessity. Of course you only want to find your daughter, except the reason that you say it is because you need to convince us, as otherwise we wouldn't be aware of it, because you talk about so many other things that are not important here.
Okay,
That's all this matters to me.
I totally agree. I totally agree that I'm on that same page with you. All these people, I'm sure, are on the exact same page as well. I think you know that, right? Yeah. So walk me through when you got home.
Okay.
You unload
Okay.
the grocery. What exactly is going down there?
Well, I bring my kids out.
I bring my kids out.
And we all unload the groceries, but we all go in my house first because we sort out my mom's groceries from her groceries. Okay. We always do.
Yeah.
We always do. Yeah. We don't care what you always do.
And we did that, and Mom walked back across, and me and Summer were putting groceries away, and
I talked about this before. Well, let's see if I missed something.
Watching TV off and on, and just chilling with the boys, hanging out.
Okay. We don't care what you always do. Because you're thinking about what you always do. What you usually do. Except I don't believe you in terms of having done that particular day.
Then we decided to do some laundry. Because laundry, my kids, they got...
You're right, Julia. We decided to do some laundry, because laundry.
80 pairs of pants, 80 pairs of tips.
Right. I'll get right back to it, people. This is from a channel called Koto, C-O-T-O.
Let's take a look at the TikTok filmed by Candace that afternoon of summer swimming. The water is shallow. The water is only up to Summer's waist. If Summer had fallen under the water, she simply could have just stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the piece of driftwood. And how close to the shore Candace is filming. Their things are next to this tree. Notice how close it is to the shoreline. Hunter already has his shirt off. This TikTok was taken after the underwater incident. Summer is smiling
Really?
and happy.
Okay. Got it.
Here are the flowers they both mentioned. Candace is on the shoreline filming, feet away from Summer in the water. Hunter is in the water with Summer.
So she didn't really want him there, but she's taking videos, zooming in on him. Right.
Hunter is splashing Summer, just like Candace said he was. So why does Betty keep saying all three adults were by the car? Notice Summer never goes farther than that piece of driftwood.
Right. So once again, people, her hitting video record wouldn't be the reason, right? Because I believe this is where the video starts. If her hitting video instead of photo, and instead of taking a photo, she starts recording the video, then her arms should have been up, but they were not.
One photo, or accidental video according to Candace Bly, is the one taken on their way home on the 15th June 2021. This video was allegedly taken by Grandis, but we cannot be 100% sure at this point, since we can't see the person's face. We clearly see Candace driving though. Here are some observations I made. Let me know if you agree or not. Firstly, during the interview with Chris McDonough from the interview room.
And there we go, people. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching.